Hey Munno, this is the second game you linked. So I'll try and do this one a little more succinctly because I think the other one got dragged out a little bit. I usually look at individual players' perspectives and see what they can do, but you playing in a 5-stack makes it a bit different. Um, so I'll try not to like dawdle on the laning phase so much. Like we'll look over it briefly.
Oh boy, Morty, somebody
Okay, that's what we got here.
real brave over there.
You guys are Dire. You're a Lycan who is top. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know who made this call, but this was dumb as hell. Is there chat indicating why this happened? Okay, this is just terrible. So you have a support weaver from the looks of it. I don't know if you're trying this out with his like swarm upgrade or something, but this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. You can have an Earthshaker roaming who can probably get you kills on this shit troll warlord. A weaver who could actually hold his own. This does explain why this guy gets 21 kills in this game though. I'm like, can't be a core Earthshaker. That doesn't make sense with their lineup, which it doesn't. And here it is happening. So the Darkseer should have an okay time here, I think. This guy's skills are terrible. He should be 1-on-1 because this Sven's gonna take so much damage from ion shells. Boom. So like this lane should go pretty well. The Darkseer should get some farm. The Sven should be really, really irritated by him. This lane is dumb as hell. You should have the Weaver middle or the Lycan middle. Probably the Weaver. Or you can even put the Darkseer mid against the troll. Nah, troll's range. That would be stupid. But like running a support Weaver, incredibly dumb. So, okay, we said we won this game early, right? So let's see what happens here. It looks like you get a 10k advantage at some point. So interesting in Reborn, like you scroll quicker when you increase the speed. Okay, so if you're intent on doing this, like one of the advantages of Lycan is he can jungle really fast, right? People jungle that hero because they're horrible people. So like what you can do is like you get like level 5 or whatever, or not even level 5. You have them like let you get most of the experience in this lane. And when you're level 5, you move into the woods and you start just farming the woods as the Lycan, and you let the Weaver take over and get farm. Because the hero needs farm. He's squishy as hell. He's not a support hero, so I don't know what you're doing, but like one of the advantages, if you remember the 6.83 meta, pretty much every carry that was viable could jungle. And what that allowed people to do was their carrier would get to a point where they could jungle, like a Drow hits level 6, Aim could jungle whenever he feels like it, pretty much once he has a ring of health. Troll Warlord can jungle, Juggernaut could jungle. And what that allows you to do is give your 4th position support lane priority and get tons of farm, tons of experience, all the stuff they need. So maybe you get like a critical blink dagger on a lion. In your case, your Weaver actually gets items, which would be swell. So that's like something you should be trying to do if you're running this Lycan safe lane. It's because it allows your other hero to be greedy. Like the Earthshaker can't just go farm a jungle with any degree of efficiency, right? So you're not intending on having the Earthshaker do that. So he'll need to be mid most of the time, except when he's rotating to get kills, which he... Okay, he's feeling bold. You could probably get a kill on this guy, right? This is super deep. Is he really trying to do this? This is crazy. Okay, yeah, there's no way that should have worked. And it did not. I was thinking, like, he gets tons of kills. Is this where it starts off? I can't even see how this works out, but... And this should be a completely free lane for you. Like, there's a Lich, so you're gonna lose, like, some amount of experience, because Lich is an asshole. And some amount of creeps, but you should still be having, like... probably 60 creeps at 10 minutes would be pretty reasonable, if you're just gonna sit in the safe lane this whole time. But let's go a little faster, so I don't want to dawdle on laning phase too much. So your lanes are stupid. That's a big part. You have an Earthshaker who can do many, many awesome things, and you choose to just waste your time with it.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You are a true friend.
Oh, Radiant's middle tower is
You're
under
even getting
attack.
some kills right now.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So now's when the laning phase should start breaking down. Let's see how we respond here. Let's check out where we're at too. Last hits, 60, 53, 48. So their lanes are coming out of this really well. They're kind of even on kills. They actually just died a bit, which sucks for them. You got a really quick blink. Like, this should let you get like huge initiative, right? So this should let you get pretty huge initiative. Right now they're like winning the farm game and they're winning the kill game. So as expected, they have a bit of an advantage. Wait, am I? Okay, now I'm looking at this right. Oh, so no, I totally read this graph backwards. You are losing early game, and then you make somewhat of a comeback, and then it looks like both of you are gonna do dumb shit this game. It's my brief assessment right now. Yeah, but they heavily outfarm you again. Because there is gonna be a point. Let's see what time it happens at. 23 minutes is when you start making headway. So we can assume you're getting your shit kicked in right here. Quite a fair amount. That's good. Take an objective. Let's see how we respond after taking this objective. Okay, so like right now you should be Roshan? Or is that like that? With the medallion you got the treads. What are we doing here? Okay, cool. So you took an objective and you're gonna go for a second objective? Okay, you should just start this. You do not need the medallion to start this. Treads of Lads is enough to solo Roshan. But the medallion's not even that good anymore. I don't know if you should be getting it on like him, since it's only 3.5 to Roshan. I guess it's still 7 heroes. I'll just get the solo because it's probably not bad. I'll take that back. This new patch still has me a bit tossed. So you wait too long and then you're not able to kill it. Like, how long did you wait there? It's super long. Okay, so you won the fight, you go over here, it's 25, you could be starting Roshan. Oh, I guess you don't have your wolves up. You can still start, like, you have other people here. You have the Weaver who can sit in there and pound away at it with you. He gets arcane boots like a fool. So you immediately go to this fight this fight's already lost when you try and go to it. So you're sitting there thinking about this. Your Darkseer's dead, your duel's lost, the Earthshaker ult's down, which is why you won that other fight. You get destroyed. Like, you should see that and just say, fuck this, I'm out. Go to the woods and farm. Go to the woods and farm. This objective is completely lost, you can't do it. I think you should start that rush immediately, not waited for the medallion, not waited for your wolves, and like, just went in there with a few people. Like, I know liking and solo rush, but if your whole team's there, why not? Because you could have had the tree and the Weaver and yourself hitting it without triggering stomps. And like, that should do enough damage to kill it, methinks. Alright, let's see what's happening here right now. So you should still be losing right now, I think. Yeah, this advantage gets worse before it gets better, right? You get some kills. They're taking some objectives. Oh, we get a big Echo Slam. Yeah, let's look at their mistakes here, because I'm sure we can learn from their mistakes too, right? So they see this Earthshaker respawning. They know there wasn't an Echo in this fight. So they used it. Yeah, used it in this fight. There wasn't an Echo here. Earthshaker should be TPing in it. Oh, okay. And they are sitting like so grouped up and taking a fight they should not be comfortable taking. This was stupid on their part. So like, let's see what precedes this, right? So you win this fight, you kill one. You're gonna kill two. Kill the troll, you blow an ult for that. Guy seemingly gets out. So like, you know, an Echo Slam hasn't gone off here, so they have to have Echo now. Because you're spawning in 30 seconds. So you basically have, optimistically, 30 seconds to take this tower. You ideally want it done before they can TP in, but... So now they're diving. Like right here, you just attack that tower down. It doesn't have backdoor protection. He starts farming a creep wave. They start trying to do some really dumb aggro shit here. At this point, this Earthshaker's up. This is not comfortable anymore. get huge overgrowth because you know that tree's lurking around here too. And his ult's not exactly a long cooldown. You know he didn't use it over here. Earthshaker predictably comes back and has his ult up and you lose a fight. Like this was, you got a bunch of kills. You try and take this really quickly, which they dick around over here, don't do, and then they get punished for it very easily punished for that. And there was no reason to. They got some kills. They could have probably taken this and then backed up, and they chose to do neither. They didn't take this quickly. They didn't back up, and then they died for it.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And you get to take some objectives.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is done for.
Get some grouping action over here. You die. Big overgrowth. Okay, that's good. Another fight. You guys get Roshan, that's awesome. Echo kills the Lich, so cool, this should be... you guys are kinda low. It's safe to just back here. Your Earthshaker's trying to go hard as can be. It's a troll coming in. Troll cancels it. Okay, see that troll didn't overcommit. That's good. They lost the tower, lost some kills, got an extra kill they shouldn't have gotten, but whatever. Or you got an extra kill you shouldn't have gotten. So, like, Lycan's not a slow farming hero. You have 100 CS at 22 minutes. It's probably acceptable to have it like 14, 16 minutes. If you're having a good game, good lane, which you should have been. You might even want to consider finishing the medallion. Probably help you survive duels and survive man fighting the troll. Or save people during those situations. They're just asking. This team does not believe in sentries at all. So I want to touch on something here. So right now, if we look at this video, he's dirt poor, and you now have 2 medallions, which is stupid because they don't overlap on the same targets. That can help you kill rush quicker. But so like Weaver, you're playing him as a support. Let's pretend that's legitimate for a second. That's like playing Lina as a support. We'll pretend because it's a hero who benefits from having lots of gold. Because he's not really a support. He's a core, and you're just playing him like a support to be counterculture. Put it that way. So he should be farming a lot. Like if you're playing a 4-position Lina, you should be farming the woods. You should be taking over lanes and like pushing stuff out aggressively and getting tons of farm. Just because you're a support doesn't mean you can't hit creeps. It's a horrible misconception, a horrible mindset to be in. You can hit creeps as a support as long as like there's a reason to. Like you shouldn't be an Earthshaker pushing a lane when your team wants to fight. You should be with your team because you're their initiation, you're counter initiation, you're a huge amount of stuns and lockdown. You bring a lot to the team. So like there's certain situations where you can and can't be farming, and like during the times where your team is like calming down and like trying to get stuff done, which once again we're almost at a 2-kill-a-minute game here. Like in those situations where you can be farming, like you have to utilize it and get items. Preferably not fucking arcane boots. Just dumb as hell. Take another good fight though. It's good. So like right now, what do we do? Where's our Lycan at? Okay, we're gonna go farm. What's the Weaver doing? Comes to the same lane as you. There's no point. Okay, so there's no tier 1 here. They're gonna be up to defend this tier 2. Why are you grouping? There's no reason to group. Split up, farm. Like right now, the Lycan could be in the woods. The Weaver could have been down here. The Lycan could have been an Ancients. This Weaver's just wandering middle. It's gonna hit a few creeps. Okay. No, he's not gonna hit creeps. He's gonna go to a fight. Okay. I was so close to being proud of this guy. So close. More crazy dives. And like that one kill, what was it worth? 300 gold. 300 gold, and he missed this creep wave, which is worth 300 gold. And I don't think he even helped for that kill. Okay, Aegis is down. You're in a 5-on-5. We got Echo up though. Should we feel so bold? Like, don't try and force this. There's no reason to really try and force this. Like, you shouldn't. Well, let's go to our fog. Let's look at Dire Fog. Why do you have? Because your heroes are right now. It's not ward. Okay, well you have like pretty good vision. If the Earthshaker can get off an Echo Slam here, which it looks like he's about to hit a huge one, then you'll probably win this fight. But like, this is because they're being stupid. Who would want to fight into this? Like, there's a wall up here. Ugh. Oh, you should just sit behind the tower and like lich bomb it or something and throw wire and shit at it until they like see stuff indicating that you guys backed off. Because I would not want to do this. Because they should know Echo's up. It should be a huge Echo. Is it coming? Oh, not a huge Echo. So he killed a Darkseer. He was out of position because he tried forcing this. You can just go back and farm. Your Aegis went down. There was no reason to force that fight. You give up another duel victory. Let's go back to both fogs. This LC is poor as shit too. Someone's got a Desolator though. Let's see what our Lycan's doing now. Farming, okay, that's good. Getting some farm. Like, you're still in this game with like way too little farm. Like, you're at less than 5 creeps a minute. Any core, particularly like a 1 position, I don't give a shit what 1 position you are. You should have like 7 creeps a minute on pretty much any of them. Except maybe like a Chaos Knight and Heroes, the worst at farming. And like, are we just posturing here? Like, we're posturing. Why are we posturing? They're grouping up. You don't have a tower here. Why do you want to force the fight? If they want to push this tower, let them push this tower. Where's it looking at now? You're just sitting here. What's the point in sitting here? Like, they want to sit here and waste time. Their trolls farming now, and you're just sitting here. You should not be wasting time as a carry. Like, your team. Okay, this works out, but you wasted like legitimately like a minute and a half, 2 minutes sitting there. Like, it worked out because you got kills, but it worked out because your team is also doing dumb stuff. Like, they should back up to this tower. Why are you trying to force an engagement here? It's like so hit or miss. It's like we hit a big Echo Slam and we win because they're bad. And like, you're playing as if the enemy team is bad. And like, yeah, that'll win you games because, yeah, most people are bad at this freaking game. But you should play like they have some degree of competence, and that'll win you more games than you lose. Like, if we compare this to the first game, you were trying to take those fights and like you were losing them because they were like even, and they weren't getting caught grouped up doing dumb stuff. Where he was right again? So you didn't have like a huge initiation, and you weren't able to punish their grouping, and they did have like huge initiations like Shaker, Tide, and Fire and Ult. So they're just playing stupidly, and they keep getting hit by like 3 4-man echoes. Just there's like no reason to in this game. And like no one has farm in this game. The highest person in this game has less than 5 creeps a minute, which is disgusting. Like, it is a pretty action-packed game. We've got 55 kills, 32 minutes, so almost 2 kills a minute. So this is good. Cool. You're taking objectives. This is good. They're all about to respawn. Probably stick around for a little longer and you leave now. Cool. This is good. Alright, this is getting a little ambitious. Is your ult up at least? Your ult is up. You guys can... Just don't go super aggro on this. You can safely take this tower. Back up, back up. No backing up. So you're just trying to put... Okay, this is stupid. Okay, let's look at this situation. Get huge gains here. Take Iraqs. They're all respawning. You're able to back up, take it here too. Huge objectives. If we look at this swing, which will probably show in 15 seconds, so we can't check again. It's huge. You lose your Tran Protector in the process there somewhere. Look, he even gave up 500 gold. That's how much advantage you just gained. Look, 10k. 10k fucking advantage from like that last 3 minutes. It's enormous. I can't stress how huge this is. They're all up now. the Wyvern ults up. You should know Lich ults up, because that thing has like no cooldown at this point, right? 90 seconds. God Strength, duel. No duel. Should always assume duel's up, even if it's not. Just assume it's up. And it's a troll. So like there is no reason to do this. You're a player dead. You took huge objectives. They're all up. They clearly just respawn and they're in their base waiting for this. And what do? Let's find out. What the play is you back up, you farm out the whole map, you get Roshan, which is up. You have another huge objective you can get really quickly. You got an AC and a medallion. You can go kill this in like 20 seconds. Not even. Like 10 seconds. You can back up and go do that. No TP. So you can't TP over there, but you could do this. And like they have this tier 2 up, so they can get there kind of quickly, but you have this word, so you can even see people running across. Like this is where you lose the game. I can tell, like, looking at this right now, this is where you're gonna lose the game. Let's see. Do we back up? We're gonna try and force it. Why? What's the reason to force this? There's so many things to take. I'm just gonna harp on this again. You got your whole jungle to farm, their whole jungle to farm. Got some ancients, some more ancients. We got Roshan, the big man himself. You could take that and then feel comfortable going for the next set. And you also have another free tier 2. You take Roshan, take this tier 2. They're not gonna want to fight at this tier 2. They want to defend like high ground and hope for like a big winter's curse. So this was like another free objective, another huge gold on for your team. That could be Weaver actually getting a useful item. The tree's actually pretty reasonably farmed. So you can start getting Eyes in the Forest up all over here, so you can ult and just kill it all. That'd be swell. Oh, wow, we do back up. Okay, that was smart. Same, my going crazy. My going crazy was wrong. It was misguided. And then we do go for the objective. Okay, that's good. You stuck around there way too long now. Like, even though you didn't take that fight and lose the game, which is what you were about to do, you should have backed up, farmed this, farmed that, and Roche. You sat here for like 30 seconds, a minute, just like posturing, and then like, hey, this is a stupid idea, which it was. Starting to have a Basher. You probably want to BKB this game. They have a lot of stuns. A lot of magic damage, and the mischance. Like, you need a mischance, you either need an MKB or a BKB to handle Withdrawal. The BKB helps against his stuns, his magic damage, and his magic damage, so it's probably worth getting the BKB. Probably should have it. Place the medallion, just get rid of the medallion, you already have a solar crust.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Weaver still chose not to hit creeps in transition. So you, like, it's also a douche move on the part of the Weaver. Like, it makes it so you're the only core when he can scale really well, so he should have been farming. Like, when you got that advantage, hell, just buy Midas. Buy Midas and catch up, who cares? Don't buy Arcane Boots. Don't be that guy. That was dumb. Like, here again, you have time, there's no reason to necessarily try and force this. Let alone just target the tower, no. You probably don't want to use your ult here. You use your ult as you're dying. So now you don't have it up when you respawn. And you're chasing too far. Like, this is what they want. They want this stuff to be prolonged. You get more people picked off, and you lose. But you still don't have tons of items. You have 5 minutes of an Aegis. You don't necessarily need to take it. You don't necessarily need to just blow it as soon as you get it. Like, if other people are close to our core item, like, if he was close to, like, a refresher, or... Great, Weaver died again. Say you have an advantage, but you're throwing it away. And like, you're the only core. Like, I think you're gonna be the only person with a reasonable net worth, right? Oh no, and the Earthshaker, derp. So this game is basically coming down to, like, you're the only person. God damn it! You're the only person with farm, and you don't have a lot of it. Ugh. Why is this being difficult right now? You're the only person with farm and you don't have a lot of it. Your Weaver's stupid and your lanes were dumb, which led to this situation, kind of. I mean, I guess you wouldn't have had an Earthshaker completely dominating them. But, like, the only reason you got into that good shape is because they chose to take bad fights. Like, the Earthshaker should have gotten kills, but he shouldn't have gotten, like, multiple, like 3 to 5 hero Echo Slams, which he probably had like at least 3 in this game, probably more. And that troll should have had a field day in mid. Other team doesn't exactly struggle with mega creeps either. You get picked here? Oh, you bought a full solar crest instead of a BKB. That might not be that bad of an item actually. Gives you the 10 armor and the 30% evasion. It's pretty useful. I wouldn't even use it on people. And like your team fight's only really strong when you hit like a big like vac wall. This guy doesn't have a blink, so he's never. If he hits that, it's purely luck. Like him getting picked off here, terrible. And like an Echo Slam. And he's been hitting the Echo Slams, but if he misses, if he doesn't have an Echo Slam or it doesn't hit him, then you're gonna lose Dota. Like right now his Echo Slam's not enough for it to matter. And if they don't group up, oh, they're not really quite grouped up. Oh, does he find it? He shouldn't find it. All they have to do is not play stupid. Nope, he does. Does that in the Echo Slam. Now you're all down for a really long time and get double raxed. This comes back to the same thing, like you guys just don't have farm. You have, I know you end the game with 200 creeps at 50 minutes, so you're only gonna get 40 more in 7 minutes. This is really crappy. So like, this is summarized, like this game is a little different than the other one. So you have like kind of similar problems, but like you posture here as a carry way too much. Like there was you sitting around waiting for fights, you looking for fights, and like when you're looking for fights, you should always be farming the woods. Like instead of you sitting here, you can sit here. You're a Lycan. You have 650 move speed. You just got ult. You farm these woods. Wait for this fight to break out. But your team is even stupid. Like there's no reason to posture. If they want to take an objective, let them come to you. Let them push the tower, get some vision up, and get ready for that fight. And then you can TP back as a carry, and then take that fight. As it is, like you took like a huge advantage here, got this, and then forced a situation here, which you weren't equipped to do. Like that's something where in my head I'd be screaming like, "Oh, this is not a good idea. We should back up and farm." You needed a blink on your Darkseer too, because you could have gotten like huge vac walls into Echo Slams. That's the combo you want to hit. Like this guy did work this game. He had some good stuff. This guy just destroyed it. But like this was your whole thing. Like them being stupid, allowing 3 to 5 man Echo Slams to happen is what put them in this game. But if we look at the creeps, like they're probably destroying you. Yeah. Like at the end, this is them being more consistent with getting farm. Like you're winning the game, you're taking objectives, but they're getting farm. They're still getting items. The farm sucks. They should all have way more than that, but either way, they have significantly more than you. Their 3 cores have more than your 1 position, who's the only person on your team who's actually been farming this game. Darkseer is dirt poor. He should be able to farm way quicker than that too. So yeah, that's probably gonna be about it. I mean, I can't see much else happening. We know you're just gonna lose this game. Like all you are is an Echo Slime. This guy needs a goddamn blink. So bad. You get Roshan, that's good. If they got the Roshan, you were completely screwed, so I was smart to take that. But now you're taking... Oh, you won that fight. That's cute. That's good. Should be summoning wolves. There you go. Because you didn't have a lot of time to get here, and you are now out of time to get here. You should not be here anymore. That was scary. So like, I think it comes down to is like, your guys' decision making is horrible. Like, you look to fight way too much, and like, you can have lineups that fight, but you have to know when to farm and when to fight. And your answer is never to farm ever. And this guy's whole existence was stupid. I don't know why a Weaver needs a Blink Dagger. It sounds horrible. The thing I could see that being okay is if like they have a sniper and you want to just jump to their backline and just go on him. Maybe that. You just try and trade. You get mega. There's no way you can do this. Yeah. So that's it. you guys didn't farm enough. You never really had a significant advantage. You didn't farm enough. You never really had a significant enough of an advantage. And then you were just preying on Earthshaker ults, and eventually, like, those are gonna miss. You can't hit a big one every time unless they're like the dumbest people in the world, and they were getting farm. So they were getting farm. You weren't getting farm. You were dependent on winning the fights. They winning the fights was nice for them, but they were getting farm besides that. So like even when you were winning fights, they're still getting farm elsewhere on the map. Like you guys weren't farming efficiently. Your Weaver never actually tried to transition. Like if you're someone's like, well, I'm a support, I'm not supposed to have farm. Like no, you're a fucking Weaver. I don't. You're a Weaver. You're a Lina. You're any core that has the ability to farm. Like every one of my supports gets tons of farm. I could be playing a Skywrath and in like a 40-minute game, I'll have like 150 creeps, because like there's time to creep like all the time, and it's just a matter of taking those windows and getting the items you need. Like being a support is not an excuse not to have farm, unless you're like a super 5 position like PPD or something, and then like you should still be getting your farm from like objectives and stuff. But like that's the gist of it. Yeah, so just work on your farming priority and know when you can take objectives and like how to do it. Like don't try and force stuff when you don't have to. If you're really close to a key item and you have the Aegis, you're 5 minutes on the Aegis. Just get that key, and that 5 minutes will let you get like the blink on the Darkseer, which would have been huge, which he never chose. Oh no, he did get it. He did get it. He just got it super late, but he got it. Yeah, it's just those things. Don't do dumb stuff like support Weaver. Have real lanes. Because like even if this Earthshaker wasn't mid, like he still probably would have gotten those echoes, right? He would have gotten his blink a little later. Maybe your early game wouldn't have gone as well, which you guys still lost anyway. But maybe your Weaver would have had items and been another source of damage. But that's about it. You also probably need to be KB. But I hope this helps a little bit. It's probably not as like doing individual focus stuff is much easier. Like all you can do is speak super generally about the whole game. We're gonna point to specific instances where like here's how you should have farmed, here's what you should have done after that. Like that's kind of like the takeaways you should get from it. Like, and if you have someone who's shot calling in the game, which you should, they should be the ones saying like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay, you farm here, you farm there. Like I'll say to my supports in games, or sorry, I'll say to like other cores or other supports, like depending on what I am, like, hey, I'm gonna farm this lane, you go into the woods. So we're not in the same place, being redundant, because you don't need like your Darkseer, your Weaver, and your Lycan in bottom lane after you take like Roshan. You can split up and then group later. There's no reason to do that because now you're not being efficient on the map. Like this is why your games result in you guys barely getting 10 CS a minute as a team. It's horrible. And your team, the enemy isn't much better. Like they're not grossly better than you, but like the things you're bad at, you're horrible at. I don't mean that. I don't mean to be like mean or anything. But like you just don't farm. You make poor decisions to take fights, and if like those fights don't go like amazingly well, then you lose. Like that's what these games are. You have fights that go amazingly well. You get like 5 kills for nothing, and then you make poor decisions after that. Or you go like 5 kills for 2 kills, and then you don't get farm after that. You fail to take an objective, or you stick around too long and then get picked when they respawn. Like those things you can't do because that loses you games. Particularly when you're a carry. Like when you're a carry, you should pretty much like never die. You didn't die that much this game, but you also didn't do much else. You didn't get tons of farm. You didn't get tons of kills. I guess you guys got towers, so usually as a team. But so I hope that helps. I don't know if I'll do the third one, but we'll see if you like these two, and if you do, I'll do the third one. All right, good luck, man.